and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Cummings here.
Austin Coolidge.
Do I gotta get the right agenda? Hang on, there we go. Go ahead, keep going.
Thomas, or don't we have a public hearing?
Yeah, we
first?
do, but I already started roll call. There
Okay.
you go. So we just took care of that. All right, we're gonna do the public hearing first. Is there anyone here that would like to talk about the 2024 budget? This is the exciting time. This is when we get to share all our hard work with everybody, tell them all the meetings we've had, the wonderful things that we've accomplished. No one's here. No one's here.
Nobody's-
All right.
Chad, you wanna look out the door, see if they're all.
Just in case
they're
they're
lining
not by
up?
you.
Just a second.
Chad, sit down. Always fun when this
There's
happens.
people at both doors.
With such a good job.
Yep, we did good. All right, there are no public comments, so at this point, I'm going to adjourn the public hearing. We already did roll call of the scheduled meetings, so now we're just gonna move right into the meeting minutes of October 19th. They are in your packet.
Cummings will make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from October 19th, 2023.
Austin Cool, second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Austin Cool to approve the meeting minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Citizen input, still none. Notifications of public notices. So spring election time is coming. So we have Alder Ward 4, 5, and an at-large. Jody is our newbie in that seat, and hopefully she's going to rerun, which would be great.
We have your paperwork ready.
And Charlie is an at-large, and hopefully he will rerun. But it is open to anyone, so if you need to come get some papers,
December 1st.
please come see Jeannie.
Yep.
She'll take care of you. All right, meeting summary since the last council. Are there any additions or questions or anything you need to know? Everything is in
No,
your.
summaries, no, summaries are
Just
first.
summaries, that's where I am, summary,
No, consent agenda.
meeting
No,
summary.
Summaries
Summaries,
first.
yeah, special finance. Would you give a summary then?
I can
Okay.
give summaries
You're right,
on.
okay, I was
I'm
thinking
just-
it was consent, I always thought consent agendas were first.
No,
All right,
I will take items A, G, and J. And we will skip H because I wasn't at that meeting, but A, G, and H were
Okay.
all special finance meetings culminating in the budget we hope to approve tonight. On the 11th, tonight, finance approved the bills and is recommending the budget to council for approval. Again, it's all budget meetings.
Yep. Fire and EMS, no one's here. Sarah, anything at the library going on?
Joel retiring is the big
Yeah.
one. Also that we had to rework the budget, a little bit because they got a bill and they didn't realize that that was a part of the parking lot.
Yeah, that
Um,
happens. It's called
yeah.
engineering.
Yeah, so,
Uh-huh.
we had to rework the budget, and so she was in a little bit of a tizzy over
Yeah.
that. Started
Right.
down that rabbit hole, but we got her back.
Good.
And so, we're good.
Thank you very much. When is there a party or do you already have it for Joe? Is that coming at the end of the?
There's no party.
No, you're not doing nothing for him at the library? I think they would.
It's just something with the employees. He doesn't want anything.
He does not
doesn't even
want
want people
anything.
to know right now, so,
Oh,
yes.
well, already then.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does not wanna make it a big deal.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's his choice. All right, well, thank him for his service anyway.
We'll have a proclamation in January for him, so.
Good, thank you for that. 1024 Planning Commission meeting, why am I drawing a blank in my Planning Commission meeting?
I don't have my.
I know, you were there, why can't I think of it? It'll come to me.
We
Um,
talked to Van Holten's about the pond.
Oh, that's right, it was the pond, jeepers, that was a big one. Yeah, and that is being, still in the works, that will come to us once they get the I don't know if they're gonna draw
CSM, yeah.
CSM and an offer to purchase.
We're gonna probably do the offer is what he asked. But I need to know where the easements are, so we have to work through that process. I'll reach out to Greg again, but they
Yeah.
weren't quite there yet, so.
Yeah, so that was a public hearing, so what was actually interesting about that is the amount of people that are on our property. They're mowing it, if you look at the aerial footage, people have their campers on it and all this stuff, so they were a little taken aback that it was gonna now become a pond, but it's not really gonna change anything for them, because the pond's not gonna encroach their backyard, so that was interesting, very interesting. All right, Parks Commission, and Richard's not here, so we'll let that one go. Public Works was canceled. Water and Light, some stuff is on the agenda. Tim was not there because we had a budget meeting. CDA, Boston.
We approved a freeze for 333 Portland Road, so more to come on that. Developer's gonna do due diligence. Sounds like a little bit different of a project than initially anticipated. So we'll have more in the next coming meetings. We also got signs for, our facade grant.
Okay,
So whenever somebody applies for and gets accepted for a facade grant, they're gonna display that for, I forget the amount of time, but just for a set amount of time to.
nice.
It was a pretty quick meeting.
Got it.
It was.
It was nice.
Yep, and then Everett's contract will be coming up to you guys next month, that'll come to council. So the freeze agreement, I mean, this meeting just happened 2 days ago. So we'll be getting that at council at the next meeting. So it's just a formality, it's no different than Snyder, what we did before, but we'll be getting that, so.
Sounds like a good opportunity too.
Yep. It's good to have eyes and opportunities
Mhm.
for that, for sure.
Yep. And I'm not sure how this person got found, I don't know if they saw it from the sign.
So it was actually a referral from Kelsey, who was on the CDA.
Very good.
So she had some connections in her baking world and kind of put them in contact with Everett, and
That
Here
is
we are.
fantastic.
Big help.
Very good,
Yep.
very good. Awesome, thank you very much. All right, now to the consent agenda items. You think this is my first time reading the agenda? Are there any questions on anything in your packet?
Austin Cool make a motion to approve consent agenda items.
Cummings will second.
Motion by Austin Cool, second by Cummings to approve the consent agenda items. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, now it is the Finance, Insurance, and Personnel Show. Tim, October 2023 financials.
Thomas make a motion to approve the October 2023 financial statements, and general disbursements in the amount of $695,705.21. Payroll in the amount of $91,387.76. And the clerk treasurer's report, which is on file in the city clerk's office.
Cool, second.
Motion by Thomas, second by Charlie Cool to approve the financial disbursements and payrolls. Roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles Cool, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Motion carried. Resolution 2023-29. This is the big one. It is the annual budget approval. Tim?
Part of your packet is resolution 2023-29. It is the budget approval. The finance committee, and I would like to thank the members of the committee. Alder Cool, Alder Wyatt, myself, Lana, our treasurer, Jeannie, Mayor,
And the department heads as well.
and especially the department heads who put their budgets together. We started in the end of July and finished it up the end of October. Through that time, we had over 8 meetings, and some of them went quite lengthy. So I really appreciate everybody's assistance in putting this budget together and presenting it to the city. The budget we are presenting in Resolution 2023-29 is a non-TID total of $2,274,432. That is an increase over last year of $54,377. I'm very proud of that. We worked very hard. And that includes adding one additional EMT for the fire department. And everyone worked hard to arrive at that number. So I'm very happy with this budget. Willing to answer any questions concerning it that people would have. Before we get to questions, I am gonna make a motion to approve resolution 2023-29 in the amount of $2,274,432 with two amendments. The first amendment is in the published paperwork, there was $50,000 for the CDA. That was not funded, that was a mistake, that's not part of the budget. The other was $50,000 was inadvertently put in as unassigned funds, and that it was already allocated in capital projects. It's not an undesignated fund expense, it's part of capital projects. So I make that motion with those two amendments to the budget. And willing to answer any questions.
Charles Cool, roll second.
And thank you, everyone, for doing that. I know it's a lot of work.
Motion, well, we can open it up, but motion by Thomas, second by Cool, so we can open it up to questions or comments. So, you already commented.
Yeah, I
And thank you
did.
guys for attending, so we did a couple of things a little bit different this year. We held our first ever meeting at the library, which we're gonna continue to do that. This is, I think, the second year in a row we've held it with the fire department, and we invited the townships. So we're gonna keep doing that, so just trying to get more people involved. Obviously, they don't come here, but at least if they show up to the respective departments, you know, we can get some, better feedback and cooperation from everybody on that, so that was good.
The transparency is
Definitely need the transparency, so.
a lot better.
And with this year being that new 90,000 that we got, and all the municipalities and townships all got additional funding, it just put a tweak into things that was just a little different. Every year we say, you know, this was a tough one, but every year, the next year, there's another tough
one.
There's
Yeah, it
something
is.
else that comes along, so. But the narrative that is also on the website does give you a good summary without having to go into, you know, all of these pages, if you don't wanna read all of that, but at least gives you an idea of what we went through this year, where we're at. We had a police union contract, so that's done for the next 3 years. We looked at everybody's wages, we got those adjusted as best we could with the funds we have and the limitations that we have. And as Tim said, we're in the process of hiring another full-time fire department member and looking if we can get a grant to get another one. So, more things to keep working towards, but like I said, the numbers, you know, nice little summary in the narrative for you. So, if anybody has any other thoughts or questions? All right, so the only comment I wanna make is in the resolution line item itself, it says the online link is 2023, it's really 2024. Just so you don't look up 20.
Oh, my apologies.
It's correct on top, it just didn't get changed on the bottom, no big deal. All right, so motion by Thomas, second by Cool, roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles Cool, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Kozla, yes.
Motion carried. All right, water and light.
Don't we
No.
also have to do
Carry over.
Oh,
carryover? That's part of the budget?
that's yeah, you're doing that as a verbal motion resolution. Yep, so we're doing two motions on this, I'm sorry. All right, Tim, carryover?
Part of the budget was a carryover of 22,523 from previous years that we are carrying over into the existing budget this year. And I'm making a motion to approve the carryover of the $22,523.
Is that gonna come to us as a
Yes, it
We'll have a
resolution?
resolution, but we have to do this so we can get it to the tax bills.
Got it, all right.
Charles Cool, second.
Motion by Thomas, second by Charles Cool, to approve the carryover of $22,523. We will have a resolution officially next week, but we have to have
Yeah,
this.
next
I'm
meeting.
sorry, next meeting in December, but Lana has to get this off. Do you have any questions on what that is? Levy limit stuff, it's really exciting.
Take
All
my
right.
word for it.
Right, take my word for it. It's a good thing, it's a good thing.
It is good.
Yeah, it sets our base. All right, roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles Cole, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Haslett, yes.
Motion carried. Thank you, Tim. All right, Water and Light, Town and Country Construction Update. No one is here, but normally we get a nice, beautiful packet of all kinds of pictures. But they did not send that, but that's okay. We can get an update next time. So the contractor's application for payment, that will be in the amount of $1,485,537.40. That is line E7 on your budget allocation. Just need a motion to approve that payment.
Cummings will make that motion for that payment that you said.
Charles Cole, second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Charlie Cool, to approve the contractor's payment. Roll call?
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles Cole, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Haslett, yes.
Motion carried. Then the project tracking and funding allocations, that's always the bottom line, that's part of the USDA. And that is $1,527,437.40.
Cummings will make that motion for that amount that you just stated. Sure did.
Yep.
Charles Cole, second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Charlie Cool, to approve the funding allocation. Roll call?
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles Cole, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Haslett, yes.
Motion carried. All right, now we are on to resolution 20. What? Oh, I'm sorry,
have to
because I
table
already
it.
wrote tabled on it.
Yep.
The other item on here, so in the minutes, if you read them in your packet, the water tower at Squire Street, which is right next to the Holy Family, they're wanting to offer it to the city as a gift. So we kind of had a little chat about that. We don't really know the pros and cons and what that's gonna cost us and, you know, what the details are. So we talked with Barry and he said, yeah, well, let's just table it and we'll have a conversation. I believe they capped it off now. That's like the only thing we know.
Yep, it wasn't usable
Yeah.
anymore with all the holes in it.
They abandoned it.
Yeah, they abandoned it a long time ago, and I know years ago, and I couldn't tell you how long ago, but they were, I think, gonna try and tear it down years ago, and oh my God, that gets people here. Budgets, nobody comes. Trains, towers, you know, that fills this room. So we need to have a conversation about what it's gonna cost to keep it, to upkeep it, and who's responsible, and DPW, all that good stuff, so. So it's tabled, so we'll have a conversation with Barry and we'll re-look at it if it so chooses to come back to us.
You need a motion to table that?
You go right ahead.
I will make that motion.
Thank you.
Cummings will second.
Motion by Thomas, second by Cummings to table the water tower discussion until it's ready to be discussed. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. I don't think we have anything unfinished, so new business. Resolution 2023-30. We did this last year, so we're still trying to get grant funding to connect 203 parking lot to Mill Street. So it goes right past the dog park. So being that they've already wrote this up once and we paid for it, this is just basically almost like a filing fee, so this will just be a couple $100 to pay for this. And then if we get the grant, then it's a 90, what is it on here? Is it a 90-10? It's not written on here.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was last
Oh,
time, yeah.
secure matching funds 80%, it's an 80-20, I'm sorry, that's right here, 80-20. So, and this path was just a few $100, we're not talking thousands of dollars, so.
I'm sorry, I missed what you're talking about.
The path, we're applying for that grant again, you can apply every year, it's called the TAP grant. But we have to have an actual resolution for them to send in with the application. So we did this last year, did not get it. She did a little bit more work to it. Gonna send it back in again and see if we get it this year. Don't know how to pass.
Charles will make a motion to, accept resolution 2023-30.
Cummings will second.
Motion by Charlie Cool, second by Cummings to approve resolution 2023-30. Roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles Cole, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Motion carries. New agent for Handy Spot LLC.
The VP in town,
Are they gonna be
The
called, is
person-
it still being a BP though?
yes, but this
Okay.
is their LLC.
Got it.
And they have a new agent because the other one left. So that we just, and this, the new agent, which the paperwork you have in front of you, was already approved for an operator's license, so Dennis really didn't have to do anything major with it because it was already an operator's license, so he didn't have any issues with it.
Okey dokey.
Cummings will make that motion to approve the new agent for Handy Spot LLC. You not want to?
Austin Cool, second. I do have a question though.
You can after this, so motion by Cummings, second by Austin Cool. Go ahead, okay.
So I don't go into BP a lot, but I was in there recently and I was taken aback by some of the things that they're selling there.
Ooh, what do they say?
Tobacco pipes, a lot of alcohol now.
I think
It's
alcohol
just-
always was there, I don't know
Well,
if it's more.
It's
Oh, yeah.
prominent.
When you
It's
Yeah.
more prominent
yeah,
now.
when you walk in, it's the first thing you see,
Yeah.
just
But they're-
rows and rows of liquor and, to me, it's
Is it a
just,
full liquor store?
No.
pretty close.
Well,
I mean, it
the
now
license is the
is.
same. They're just selling liquor to go, so they have the license for what they're doing.
Oh,
It was just,
okay.
I was a little.
I agree with you on that, when I went
Yeah.
in.
There's
It
been
was-
calls.
Yeah?
The police have been there a few times to check on some of the
Cause it's,
products.
underage.
It's very displayed for people, and I think it's promoting a very bad message, just personally, but I won't be going there
I
very
just
much.
compulsively,
I don't
I
go
never
there.
go into anything anymore,
I don't
especially
go there.
since the
Mhm.
store part of it's gone. Food. Huh, interesting. All right. So duly noted.
Does this normally happen?
A new agent?
Yes.
Oh, this has
The-
been a revolving door there.
was her name Natalia? Is that her?
Yep.
She was the agent there for quite a while, and she got a new job and left. And so they had to appoint a new agent. We reached out to the Department of Revenue. You do not have to, as long as you filled out the new application for the new agent, you do not have to stop sales. So they could continue sales until this meeting, and then we'd give them a new agent form that was signed. But they did everything they were supposed to do according to the Department of Revenue.
Really quick, is that something that we can review? Like have the police department review if it is?
Review what? The
The
application or
concerns
the
of-
concerns?
They're aware of things.
Okay, so,
think there has to
but
be-
do we want to approve the agent?
Well, you
If there
really-
are
I don't
those
think legally
issues?
we can.
I don't, yeah, you wouldn't, I mean, he has been approved as an operator, he doesn't
Okay.
have any history, and Dennis put his stamp on him and said
Okay.
he was,
Okay, I just wanted to ask that, I
yeah,
didn't know.
he doesn't have anything that would be a reason, like a red flag, why he couldn't be an
Okay.
agent at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there'd have to be a legal reason why we would deny it, because we've
Okay.
done that before for legal
Yes,
reasons.
if
Yeah.
there's- if
But-
there's reasons,
If
Okay.
It was
there
more
are,
just a personal concern,
sure,
you know.
no,
I've
it's
heard
fine.
other people mention
Yeah,
that,
Yeah.
I have.
It wouldn't be as
not.
bad, but it's very in your face as soon as you
Yeah.
walk in, like,
and that's like the only thing,
yeah.
cause then they
You
took
see
Subway
alcohol and
away.
then you see tobacco as soon as you go to the left towards
Yeah.
the counter. It's in a glass case that's very high and
well, there are spot checks that people do, so I would suspect this might be elevated for others to spot check, who knows? So,
sounds good.
yeah, all right, all in favor of the new agent?
I,
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Comments noted. Future agenda items, don't think we have anything to say.
well, not really until December, the holiday.
Yeah, there's a holiday parade that we will
That's
have a
coming up.
meeting on the 7th.
Yeah, that'll
And
be.
come to
weekend
council
of
on the
8th.
7th.
Yeah, I'm on for that. Thanksgiving's coming up, everybody
Oh, yeah,
have
we're
a
closed those-
wonderful turkey day.
And the
May
city's
it's
closed
all be
on
moist.
Thursday and Friday.
Okay, that's good, I won't be here. That's
The tax bills will come out probably the beginning of December sometime. That's the
Tim, you
plan.
had something?
Just a reminder that the winter parking regulations went into effect
Very true.
November 15th. The police department, I'm sure, has already started its warnings. The winter parking is from November 15th to April 1st, from 1 AM to 6 AM. No parking on any city street.
Okay.
It should be noted that the police department in the past has only issued parking tickets when it snows. But
So, try your luck. That's what you're saying.
just be aware of the weather. If it snows, get your vehicle off the street. It's not that
Yeah.
difficult.
And if you would like to see some beautiful Christmas lights, you can come over here and look at my house, cause I made my husband put them all on, so.
Fantastic.
And they are
You're one
on.
of those.
And they are on, and my entire house inside is
Thanksgiving
decorated for
just gets
Christmas.
better.
Yeah, no, I am very thankful.
One more thing on public safety is with the time change your clocks, change your batteries and your smoke detectors and
Oh, look
carbon
at you.
monoxide, all that kind of thing.
Can't
Trying
take
to
the
pass that
firefighter
on.
out.
God.
Just as a reminder, and if you have problems with that, or you cannot get to them, please call the fire department, they will help you out,
Non-emergency number.
Yeah.
Great.
all right?
Chad, you got anything you wanna say?
Motion to adjourn.
I will motion to adjourn.
How's the cool?
There we go. The cool side has adjourned. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Looks like Sarah had adjourned already. She was on the clock now.
I hope everyone has a